There are real people alive right now who haven't formed a single new memory in over 30 years. And almost everyone who knows them describes them as still completely recognizable themselves. Same humor, same personality, same person in every way except the one thing you probably assume makes you you. Which means whatever you actually is, it almost certainly isn't stored in new memories. Do you know any of those people? This isn't just a thought experiment. Severe amnesia patients, people who've lost the ability to form new memories or lost large parts of their past, have been studied closely for decades, and the results are stranger than most people expect. Many of these patients retain a recognizable personality, the same sense of humor, the same warmth, or same irritability. Family members often describe them as still themselves in some core way, even when that person can't recall their own wedding, their children's names, or whatever happened 5 minutes ago. Whatever personality actually is, it doesn't appear to live primarily inside the memories themselves. This makes more sense once you separate two things people usually lump together. On the one side, episodic memory, specific events, facts, your personal timeline, relies heavily on a structure called hippocampus. Damage that structure and you can lose huge chunks of your past. And on the other side, the personality traits. Those seem to depend more on a broader, more distributed pattern across the whole brain. Things shaped over years by genetics, temperament, and repeated behavior, not stored as a retrievable file the way a memory is. So when the hippocampus structure is damaged, but the rest of the brain stays intact, you can end up with someone who can't tell you what they did yesterday, but still reacts to the world in a way that's recognizable consistently to them. It's not quite that tidy though. In some cases, especially when the damage extends beyond memory-specific regions, personality does shift, sometimes dramatically. People can become more impulsive, more withdrawn, or lose the social judgment that used to feel automatic to them. This points to something messier than personality lives here and memory lives there. Personality seems to depend partly on stable traits that survive memory loss, and partly on the brain's broader ability to regulate behavior, which can be damaged independently or alongside memory itself. The two systems are separate enough to dissociate, but not separate enough to be fully independent. This is a part that reframes the whole question. We tend to assume our memories are the foundation everything else is built on, that you need your past to know who you are. The amnesia cases suggest something closer to the opposite, at least for a meaningful chunk of what we would call self. Temperament, instinctive reactions, the texture of how you respond to the world. This appeared to be closer to a load-bearing structure. Your specific memories may be more like the furniture and decoration. Deeply meaningful, genuinely yours, but not what's actually holding the building up. So to wrap up the video, if you lost every memory you have tomorrow, the disturbing truth is that you probably still be recognizable to everyone who knows you. Still you in the ways that actually matter to them, but within hours of waking up as a stranger to yourself. Which means the part of you that you've spent your whole life ignoring, the part with no story attached to it at all, might be the only part that was ever really you to begin with. And if you want to learn more about this topic, feel free to subscribe.